Yeah. Ximam, let's look at the geometry of the room. The lines are crossing in Singapore. Pay attention to the stress points. Singapore heat, but the climate in the room is cold. Shangri-La Dialogue, the same stories being told. The headline says Asia, but the subtext is the world. Ukraine is a shadow where the banners are unfurled. Billions for the Donbas, fires in the Levant. The gap between the promise and the physics of the want. Is the US priority just a shadow in the gloom? Whispers of the pivot in the back of the room. They look at the Straits, they look at the South Sea line, while the ghosts of Kiev and Gaza start to intertwine. The architecture of the pivot, the geometry of doubt, trying to build a fortress while the lights are going out. See the arc of the trend, how the rigid lines bend in the silence where the power sits quietly. The structure is shifting, I can see it in the math. The old world's ending and we're standing in the path. I've seen this blueprint before, the cantilevered lie, building over oceans under a darkening sky. They speak of priorities like the pieces on a board, but you can't hold the shield and forget about the sword. An empire's attention is a currency, a state, but you can't print more hours when the hour's getting late. The old guard talks deterrence, a structural fatigue when you're trying to manage every local league. It's not a pivot if you're just spinning in place, looking for a security that time is trying to erase. I tell my daughter patterns are the only thing that lasts. The future is a shadow that is thrown by the past. The map is not the territory, the vision is suspended. The moment when the reach exceeds the logic, get defended. They talk about the dialogue, but nobody's listening. Just looking at the weapons, how the hardware is glistening. It's a CAD drawing of a world about to break. How much more pressure can the cross beams take? History's an architect with a very long view. When he's finished with the old, he's starting on the new. The architecture of the pivot, the geometry of doubt, trying to build a fortress while the lights are going out. See the arc of the trend, how the rigid lines bend in the silence where the power sits quietly. The structure is shifting, I can see it in the math. The old world's ending and we're standing in the path. Is clear, the ink is turning red. Watch the empty spaces where the things remain unsaid. We're just waiting for the foundation to settle or collapse.